What is good, everybody? It is your boy Pat the Designer back at it again, and the Chicago Bulls have cleared health and safety protocols. Not just Zach LaVine, but all of these Chicago Bulls have cleared health and safety protocols. We're going to break down what that means for this Bulls team coming up next, and it starts right now. Now, if you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page, as we do talk Chicago sports weekly. It's the only channel that's talking Chicago sports, how Chicago talk. So make sure that you get in tune with us, man. It's big that the Bulls have cleared health and safety protocols, and at an interesting time, right? I know a lot of people are going to say, oh man, we got all our players back, but we don't have a game to play. Where the Bulls were at scheduling wise, and especially with the schedule that's coming up, you kind of saw me and P Kid breaking it down over on the Morning Breeze 6 to 9 Monday through Friday. Make sure y'all tune in and rock with us on that as well, man. But no, you saw me and Kid breaking down kind of what their scheduling was and how, honestly, how much of a struggle it is. So the fact that we've got these players back now, the fact that they didn't play the game last night, to me is a bonus, because we've seen a lot of players kind of getting worked in. We've seen a lot of players who we think might be players that the Bulls want to keep around, especially in Alfonso McKinney, somebody like that. To me, this is the perfect time to see if you want to keep that expanded roster, maybe let an Alizé Johnson go, maybe let a Matt Thomas go, and keep those guys in the building, because you're going to get the opportunity to finally get some real practice in with your guys. That's big right now for the Chicago Bulls moving forward, because we haven't seen a lot of days where this Bulls team is going to be able to get practice in, especially with how the schedule falls, lots of back-to-backs, things like that. So to me, it's great that you're getting these guys back. You're getting them back at the perfect time. Bulls didn't lose a game while Zach LaVine was out. And it's also because a couple of games were postponed, but it's good to see that you have the depth on this team. And I think, honestly, coming out of this, the team probably would say that it's been battle tested to the point that they understand what it's going to take to win a game if they lose their star. That can be big heading into the playoffs, especially if you lose some of your key pieces. You know, these guys have gotten serious minutes while Kobe was out. You know, Ayo got the opportunity to step up. While Zach was out, you saw DeMar by himself. You saw Zach by himself. You saw Vooch start to come into his own, coming back off of health and safety protocols. So to me, your team got the opportunity to see what it would be like if you lost some of these players. Now you're getting these players back, and it's at the perfect time, especially with the loss of Caruso, which is going to affect you further down the line. Getting those guys back in the building is going to make a difference on how you're going to be able to compete. Like we mentioned this morning, it puts you at a very competitive disadvantage when you're missing that many players. And so heading into this Indiana game Sunday, we were all a little bit nervous. We were all kind of like, man, this is going to be a tough game. Like the last one was a tough game because we're missing a lot of talent over here. And so to me, getting these guys back into the building, it just shows you, like, the team has seen what it's like to play without them. And now you get them back together, and you have the time to. We don't play again until Sunday. That's the biggest thing, right? You got this rest. You take advantage of this rest. Most of the guys, Billy let us know, most of the guys were sitting at home with no symptoms. Most of the guys just ended up testing positive. I don't know if it was a false positive, because a lot of these guys just went into COVID protocols a couple of days ago. You know, I think Tony Bradley and Troy Brown, or Derek Jones, one of them, no, Derek Jones has the hamstring. Devon Dotson, I'm sorry, just went into health and safety protocols a couple of days ago. So I'm assuming that they were able to get those negative tests back. They were able to get back into the building. And so that's it's good to see your team get that kind of rest, especially with the kind of schedule they played at the beginning of the season, where they were out west, then they came back for a game, then they're down south, then they're back up here trying to, you know, like the NBA scheduling has kind of shafted us a little bit this season. And so this is almost worked in kind of a break that the team might have needed and not even realized it needed. And to me, this is now you're coming out on the other side of it. Now you're moving in the right direction. Now you know that you're at least past this thing. Hopefully you're able to stay past it for the rest of the season. And now you have to get everything to gel back together. That's why these extra 4 days are good. The Bulls are off today, tomorrow, and Saturday. You got Sunday to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Get a couple of practice in. Work it in with those G League guys. See if there's some guys you want to keep around. See if a Mac McGlug is going to stick around on the team. You know what I'm saying? There's players. We played enough games this season where there's players where we can say we wouldn't be upset if these guys got replaced, right? And now the role's on Billy Donovan. Now falls on Billy Donovan's shoulders to not only manage it all, but manage the minutes. because now we're just dealing with Derrick Jones has the hamstring, Alex Caruso has the foot injury. Keeping around an Alfonso McKinney is more beneficial to me than keeping around an Alize Johnson, keeping around a Matt Thomas. You know what I'm saying? We've gotten to see the Bulls delve into a pool of talent that you might not have seen if the season kept going normal. And so now it's on Billy Donovan to kind of figure out how those minutes are going to be dispersed. How is everybody going to get in the game the way they have been? Is Kobe White going to keep that spot? Does Ayo Dosunmu get his minutes back? It's going to be interesting to see what Billy does on the other end of this, man. But it's just so good to have our Bulls back, man. Let me know how you guys are feeling about having all the Bulls back in the room in the comments below. I'll be down there talking with you as well. As always, it is your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again to continue watching our Chicago Bulls content. Click the links here. Check the links in the description below. Hey, yo, Chicago. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Peace.